Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is Wednesday, April the 16th even, 2025, and we're looking at these new Joytoy figures from their Battle for the Stars line. This is the Shadow Jaeger Squad. Very, very cool. Been reusing bits of parts, a few small changes, but these look fantastic. They look kind of bulky, which I kind of like. They do look really, really good. Really looking forward to these. Do I get doubles, triples, whatever? Maybe in the future we will see. Let's have a look. So first we have Jackal. Maybe I'll turn this light off. No, keep it on. Looks pretty good. There's a bit of inking on the face, but it does look nice. Great big silenced gun there. Nice shotgun. The only thing I worry about is how that cloak is going to limit some of his articulation. It does look good. There's nothing really on the back of the box. Now we have Viper, who kind of reminds me of the figures we saw teased for that alternate World War I line from the guys who did Planet Green Valley. And the sort of mask there, but looks great again. Armored shoulders, nice guns, great big guns. Oh, look at that gun. You've got the bullet sort of casing painted inside. Looks great. Again, got a backpack and a cloak. And now we have Raven, who's probably the coolest. He's going to fit in. These are going to fit in so many of your sci-fi lines. He'll fit in with your Acid Rain World Narina with that sort of head and hat, I think. Great big guns again. Looks very cool. And great big backpack. Well, not so keen. I was going to overbalance him. And these ones are really easy to open. Just undo the tape and slide out. And really easy to seal again. Okay, I'm going to unbox these and set them up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. What a fantastic group of looking figures. Really, really nice. Using a new buck body, but there are some issues with articulation due to the pads and armor and whatnot. But they look really, really good. Let's look at accessories. So they all come with 3 extra hands. So they come with a left trigger, right gripping, and a left open hand extra, which I'm not going to show. They all come with a clear round plastic base with a peg. And then individually, they all come with a pistol, slightly different look in a minute, and they all come with different guns. So the first guy here, he has this gun. I don't think the magazine comes out. Nope. And he also has this gun. Am I telling you right? Here. Yeah, he has 2. No, I'm telling you a lie. That must be from this. Where did this gun come from? I've lost to the plot already. Oh, no. I think it was this one. He came with, I think it was the 3 guns. And a shotgun and a pistol. Next guy. I'll look at his shotgun pistol later. He comes with this gun here, which is a nice looking gun. Pistol and another gun that he's holding. And the last one, Raven, has this gun here. Small pistol here and a great big pistol that he's holding at the moment. Please consider joining the Patreon. Link on the top right of the screen now to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube. Exclusive content from time to time and prize draws from time to time too. Next one will probably be the end of May time. Okay, let me bring him in for a close look. So let's start with Jackal. That's the shotgun he has there, you can see. It's got a nice sort of cyberpunk looking backpack going on. His pistol is just sort of dropped down there. Take that out. It's got a nice pistol we can see here. It's a nice looking figure. The cape is actually quite malleable, so you can move it and stuff, but it will add some resistance to articulation. The main issue for articulation is like the forearm armor, the elbow armor, the shoulder armor, especially the forearm one here is going to, sorry, the elbow on here is going to really impede the bicep bend. And then things keep falling down, which is going to be a real issue. Okay, let's go to our next one. Let's bring him in here. This is Viper. Really kind of a World War I looking sort of mask there. It's his big gun there. Nice pack, which looks like he's got some inking, perhaps some black going on in there. Then he has another pistol. Where's a pistol rather, not another pistol? Oh, I showed that pistol already, didn't I? His pistol is here. Very cool. And then my favourite, and I imagine maybe most people's favourite, is Raven. It's got that amazing looking pistol. Look at that pistol there. Looks super cool. That sort of single visor with the big round part at the front looks amazing. You can't take the hats or helmets off. Backpack does open. And if you open it, there is space to put things inside. You won't fit his gun in there, but his little pistol, if you wanted to, you could fit in there other things. Very cool. In fact, I will keep him for articulation since he's in my hand anyway. These are great figures, and you'll see what I mean by being a new buck and extra articulation features, but issues in a few moments. Let's get that up. Okay. Articulation is going to be very similar for all of them. So head, nice up down. He can't go backwards so much. Side to side is good. Oops. And can turn. Shoulders, a bit stiff, but he can go all the way around. And if you look on the shoulder, let's get the shoulder down again. Where's the joint gone? Yeah. I can't get his shoulder down because the joint hasn't turned around. Okay. The joint is a bit stiff there. Now it's coming. Okay. So the shoulder, you got a separate. Not separate. You got a shoulder roll, but it's really hard to get it to be seen with these jackets. But you can see there, he's got a shoulder roll in there. So he can't move his arms, there we go, forwards and backwards, which is really, really good. Bicep, I'm getting about 90 degrees, and that's with this impeding inside there for his bicep bend. So I would be tempted to take that armor off, that elbow on, just so it doesn't impede his bicep joint. There is a separate, or not, yeah, a separate swivel from the shoulder joint, like a bicep swivel as well. Hands are jointed, so you need to find where the joint is aligned to. And this one looks like it's in the gun articulation. There we go. And you can move it, and you can turn, or you can twist the joint around to change the way it articulates. Trunk. Really good forwards and backwards. Side to side is not bad and can turn. Waist is a forwards, backwards, side to side, and can turn together. So they can sit down pretty damn well, has to be said. You move the legs in too. Look at that. Over 90 degrees on that. Sideways is pretty damn good. And turning's going to be great. Legs, you just saw it can go quite far forwards. Backwards and forwards together. Looking at... God, this keeps coming. You're looking at this sort of range of motion for backwards and forwards, which is okay. Not fantastic, but it's okay. There's a thigh twist. There's a double kneecap. Even with the bulky things, he's getting 90. That was sort of twisted the other way, like on this one here. If I get that to go round to the side more, you see that he'll get over 90. And then feet. They are fixed in, so there's no boot turn. but you get a nice tippy toe, an okay dorsiflexation, and you can swivel both ways. The looks of these is amazing. The articulation of all the added pads and stuff is what's letting it down. I wish they'd actually clip some of these things in on the legs just so you don't keep dropping down. Really nice looking figures. Let me get Raven set up again. And again, he wants to fall backwards because that backpack plus his cape adds quite a bit of weight to him. Getting this great big gun back again. We go for size. You can see they're about 10.5 cm, about 4¼ inches. Let's do a comparison. Let's use the G.I. Joe Trooper first of all. They are more chunky and they are slightly bigger. Let's use Katie from the Cult of San Raja, who's a similar sort of one, not aesthetic, but she got the mask on. And I just dropped something. What did I drop of us? Never mind, I'll find it in a second. I think it's our gun. Here's Katie from Cult of San Raja. See how she scales. And then let's use my Narinu Sentinel from Acid Rain Wells. Let's take out the Trooper, since I think they fit that aesthetic quite nicely. Very well scaled. And then lastly, I'll use my Fortnite Aim custom figure. And again, they look pretty cool. Very nice bunch of figures. I like them a lot. Minor issues with articulation because of all the bits and bobs that get in the way. But I think they are worth picking up. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon. I will see you in another video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.